Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining this special IALC training week on selling France as a language study destination. I would like to give you a very warm welcome, especially to people whom I've already seen attending our sessions yesterday and today. So, thank you for joining us again at this session run by Karine Giraud, representing Les Ateliers France Lang, and she will be telling us about five iconic French cities they have in the portfolio. These schools are Paris, Nice, Bordeaux, Biarritz, and Lyon. And having Les Ateliers as your partner means you have just one point of contact for these five iconic French cities and endless opportunities for your students for a truly immersive experience in France. So thank you very much for joining us for this session. Thank you, Karine, for running it for our best agents. So I go silent now, and the floor is all yours. We will listen to your
Thank you. Thank you, Julia. So, hello, everyone. So, my name, as Julia just told you, is Corinne. And just to let you know, I've been in the field of French for business for over 20 years. And with the atelier former France Langue, maybe some of you know France Langue, for since 2010. First as a school director, and then I moved into sales. So that's it for that. We are indeed a school with 5 destinations. So I've got a presentation which is easy for you maybe to follow and for me to explain. On this page you can see the map with our destination, with Biarritz and Bordeaux in the southwest of France, Nice in the southeast, Lyon just right bit in what we call the Alpes, and then Paris, of course. I'm going to share, well, I'm sharing the screen with you, and I'm going to go through all the destination, and I will highlight the more specific program we have, okay? Because you're going to see that in every town we offer some identical programs, like the 20 lessons program or the 30 lessons program, but in some of the town in different, we offer specific program. So let's say about the atelier, so you know already, update. This is new in 2025, so maybe for those who don't know us, it's not that important, but I just would like to point the teenage summer program that is new in Paris this year. It's the first time it's raining 4 weeks during the summer in a residence, so that's brand new. That's a new program. And the French and activities I will let you know right after. So here are the program that you can find in all the cities. So the 20 lessons, the combine, so that's a 20 lesson group course plus 6 private tuition. Of course, you can also take, a student can also take 20 lessons and 10, 15, as many private lesson he wants. The only thing is that these combined programs, it's just with a less expensive price. That's, interesting for that. We also have the intensive programs with 20 lessons in the morning and workshops in the afternoon, 10. And the combined, well, it's 6 or 10. Okay, so it's free access to the TOEFL online program. So we've got as well a program online course, but which was very successful, of course, during the COVID period, but less successful today, as students like to attend classes directly in the school and in France. It's much better for immersion. A sample of, sample schedules of the lessons. So this is, from 9 till 12:15 every day, and then the lessons in the afternoon. Usually the group courses are during the mornings. We try to keep that. Sometimes during the summer it can change, but we try to keep the lessons in the morning. And this is, well, the first one specific program we have in Paris only, which is our long-term programs. Of course, with a special rate. This is the most important as well. So long-term, standard with 20 lessons of general French. That's for 3 months, and then of course students can add more months if they want. And we've got the same with a 30 lessons program. The difference between the standard one of general French and this program is just a matter of schedule, because the contents of the courses are more or less the same, of course, because it is general French. The difference is that students, we've got fixed dates, so students arrive at the same dates and leave at the same dates. So the progression might be a bit different than when you are with international students, which we integrate every Monday, whatever their level, except for beginners. We've got fixed dates for beginners. So still the free access. Okay, so an example. So that's going to be now some specific programs we have. So the first one is the DELF exam preparation. So 26 weeks, 26 lessons, sorry, and it's a program on a 4-week basis. It's available in Paris, Nice, and Biarritz. And the school in Biarritz is an official test center. So when a student enrolls in Biarritz, he can also take the exam. For Paris and Bordeaux, we work with partner schools who are accredited for the DELF examination. And the second specific program we have is the French University Pathway, which is a program dedicated to students who want to enter the university in France. So this program, we've got 2 dates, in fact, 8 or 12 months. It depends on the student. We've got dates in September for 12 months. Students need to have a B1 level, but it can be a bit less because they've got more time to study and to reach a level than students arriving in January, which is an 8 months program. This program is available in Paris, Nice, and Lyon. We've got a special assistance, administrative assistance for students before they arrive and during their stay. We help them with their visa, with the exams they need to take, with the choice of their university or high school, it depends. And we most of the time we register them in this place. Usually they got a free choice. So this program is quite successful. So we have more and more students enrolling for it. Then we've got 2 exams, which is more dedicated to French students, to people, not to French people, but people living in France. So that's a TCF and the IALC, which is in Paris, and it's we're working with the British Council. As for we've got still 2 other main programs: the French and teacher training course, which runs in Bordeaux and Biarritz during the summer only. So it's a 2 weeks program for teacher coming to France to emphasize their skills So it's quite successful in this town. We used to have it in every town, but we noticed that the most attractive city for this program were Nice and Bordeaux. So it's 20 lessons in the morning and 6 lessons in the afternoon, where they have activities, and they meet French other teachers, French teachers as well. So we try to be very interactive on that program. And we've got the French and Job, or French and Stage, which is the training, French and training. Still, for the training, it's more for students who wants to have a special, I would say, sorry, I'm losing my word. Anyway, I'm going to say it in a different way. So it's we've got 2 programs. The first one for the training. So it's dedicated to students coming to France. So students need to have a convention with their school. Otherwise, they can't come in France, because that's a law in France. We cannot accept students on a trainee internship without a convention. Usually it works well. The minimum stay is 4 to 8 weeks. I would say 8 weeks it is more easy, and for the experience, that's the word I was trying to find, and it's an easy word. And for the experience, it's good to have at least 8 weeks for that program. So of course we've got a special procedure for that, so that we can send it to you if you're interested, and with a person in charge of a department, in fact, in charge of finding job and work for students. Usually we ask a list of documents, and afterwards, before students enroll, they usually have an interview with the person in charge of this program, so that we make sure when they arrive in France, we've got either a job or a stage for them. So the other one is the work experience. The main difference is that people can come even if they are not students. If they want an experience, professional experience in France, the main difference is that they need to have a work permit. You cannot work in France. Well, it depends where you come from. If you come from Europe, it's easier. But if you come for any other country, non-European, it is a bit more difficult. It is possible, but students need to ask for a visa first, and then to apply for a work permit. Usually we try to help them as much as possible for that. And the program is more, we better have 3 months for the work experience, because in France in France it is not that easy to find a job. So if it's less than 3 months, people are not really interested. Just the option I forgot to mention is that students need to enroll for a 2 weeks program of standard French, which is not a lot. They can book more weeks if they want. They need to have a B1 level. If they got, for example, an A2 level, then they need to come a bit before, just to make sure they reach the level at the end to be able to work or to have a training, because they at least need to understand what they do. So that's available in Paris and Nice, and I'm in charge as well of a part of this program, so I know it very well. So if you've got questions, or if you want me to send you all the details, I will do it without any problem. Okay, so maybe we're going to start with another program, which is available in each city, is the French Plus program, which is an immersion program. It's made of 20 lessons of French in the morning, plus activities, as you can see, focused on a specific topic. So this is for students who come to France and like French life, and they want to discover more about France and more about French people, their way of living. We've got some, as you can see, 3 different types: culture, lifestyle, and sports. So sports is a bit different, but if you've got someone interested in coming to France and having French and surf, that's for the adult and junior program in Biarritz, but it could be French and wine, which is available in Bordeaux and Lyon. Carnaval is in Nice. So we've got a different slide with all the information for each, what is available, which program is available in each town. So again, if you want, I see there the French and cooking, which is very famous and very people like it very much. So it's not only French and cooking. You learn to cook something. So either a dessert or something, and you learn about the cooking history as well. So we work with partners, of course. The French in Fashion, for example, we've got a partner school in the afternoon, and we take students. We don't leave students on their own, and we help them and to participate to this program. It's quite popular, I must say. Then we've got the program for juniors, which these programs are available, most of them in Biarritz, but as I told you before, this year we launched a program in Paris. That's the first time, so we hope it will be very successful. It seems to be already successful. Because not a lot of schools have a junior program in Paris. It's not that easy to find a place for the students, and we found a place, a residence in very near the center of Paris. So it's a huge place, but very nice, well equipped. So we've got this year 24 space for each week. So we will see how it goes, and if it is successful, then we will develop it for next year. So it's a full board accommodation program with shared bedroom, and with a 20 lesson programs in the morning and cultural activities in the afternoon. And in Paris, there are a lot to do. Well, I did not imagine that there are so many things to do for juniors, in fact. There is also one full day excursion. It could be to Versailles, for example. I'm just saying that because it's a nice and well-known place. And evening social activities with people dealing with them. And the transfer is also included, okay? So registration and with public transportation again, because they are all together in a residence, but if they need to go outside and to be taken to a place with the person, the guide, then of course in Paris they will need public transportation ticket, but no problem, it's included. The age is for 15 from 15 to 17, and it runs. This one is for Biarritz. I'm sorry, I'm just telling you. I've been too quick. So this is for teenage in Paris from 13 to 15 in a residence. So, and it's from 29th of June to 26th of July. So that's the program. Then we've got the one in Biarritz. So this one is also in a residence, so the same condition as in Paris, and more or less not the same activities, of course, but the content of the course is more or less the same. But it runs from the 29th of July until the 29th of June, sorry, until the 12th of July. And it's for 13 to 14. And then the other one is the French and Surf Junior program. So this program is for students aged 15 to 17, and they are accommodated in host family and not in a residence, because they are a bit older, so they are a bit more free, even if it's very secure as well, but they are on a off-board accommodation in shared room. So this program, the one you're looking at again, is the April one. Am I too quick? No, that's the it's not well done in this program, in this presentation. So anyway, this program is the same as the one I was talking about. So the French and junior plus surf, same condition, but it is in April, because we used to run it only in the summer. And we had some agent who asked for the program to be run in April, because sometimes students are on holiday, and they come in France, and we couldn't welcome them in the adult course. So this is one, and no, that's okay. And this one, which is the one I was just talking about, with the summer and host family, and this one is full board. The one in April is off board in twin room, and this one is full board and a shared bedroom. So same, except that they are in host families with a little more free time. The program remain the same, and there are activities, trip, courses in the morning, and the program runs from June 22nd to August 16, and it's for teenage 15 to 17. So now I'm going to be a bit quicker, because that's, I'm going to show you the different cities. So in Paris, this is Paris, of course, with a very nice building with 18 rooms. So it's quite big, but really nice. I've been there several times. It's in the center, near the Opera. And near as well the les Grands Boulevards, and I would say 10 to 15 minutes away by walk from Montmartre. Very easy access, and a lot of metro and buses. So it's really a nice place. It's quite new. We used to be in the Quartier Notre-Dame, then we've moved to another place. So as I said, you will find again the general French. I already explained the exam university, the professional French, the teenage, and what I was explaining, the French plus. And so you see all the programs which are available in Paris. So cooking, local life, fashion, museum. We've got actually presentation for each program. So if you want to know, for example, French plus cooking, what's on it, and how it is, managed, then no problem, we can send it to you. Otherwise, we're going to send you everything, and you're going to be lost. So I forgot to tell you, of course, that we offer as well accommodation, activities, program, cultural activities, but as well accommodation, either in residences, summer residence, student residence, apart hotel, for a bit, it depends on the budget of the students, and host families. So either on a half-board basis, but it can be on bed and breakfast. So this is for all the cities, in fact. We've got an accommodation department dealing with all the requests. So no problem. Maybe that's a residence here. Here it is. So in this so the French Riviera, same programs, exams, university, DELF and DALF preparation, and professional French. And the activities we've got in Nice, this is the only place we've got a French 50+ program. Students are together in a class, and they have all the activities together as well. And the same with the students. Some agent asked for that program, and it is successful because it's only in one city. So it's in Nice, with a very sunny place and well known. So it is really attractive. Same accommodation, so like in any other schools. Then we've got Bordeaux. I'm based in Bordeaux, so I know very well the place, which is really nice, of course. That's the place I live. But anyway, that's the school in the very nice building. It's a former chai. A chai is a place where wine was made in the past. We're going to move on and go back to the center, not because we don't like the place, but it is just too small. We've got only 3 rooms, sorry. So we are going to move back to the center of the city. We were only 15 minutes by tram, but we will be again right in the middle of the town, in the very center, with more rooms. So this is the main reason why we are moving, because it was really a very nice place. So in Bordeaux, we've got again general French, professional French, and the French plus courses, local life, museum, culture, wine. When you come to Bordeaux, if you don't like wine, you don't come to Bordeaux. I'm joking, because we've got as well a lot of cultural activities. Then accommodation, of course, different accommodation, and Biarritz, which is a resort in near the Pays Basque, near Spain, in fact. It's about 15 minutes away from the Spain border. And here is the adult school, so where we have all the programs. So this is where you have the DELF and DALF preparation, and as well the exam center. Same program, as general French and French plus, of course. And the main course, very special, we have in Biarritz is the French and Surf program. Very attractive, very well known. So students, during the summer, we have a lot of surfer, I must say. Not only, but a lot. And then again, the teenage program, I told you about all this program. I forgot just the Irish Living Certificate preparation for students who want to have, to take this exam. So it's for a specific public, I would say. And of course, accommodation as well. But a bit more difficult for residences in Biarritz. We've got host families, and we've got also a lot of studios, so no problem. And we've got Lyon, which was the last city school to enter, to join the group. And it's I would say that Lyon is a bit like Bordeaux, but on the other side of France. But it's very famous for food, for culture as well. So and we are in a place right, don't know if you know Lyon, but it's near the Place des Tertres, which is a very famous place in Lyon. The place to be. The program we have in Lyon are the same with the general French, the university pathway, and then the French plus, cooking, local life, Bocuse, legacy. I need to check what it is exactly. And the French and wine, which is a bit different, of course, than the one in Bordeaux. We still accommodation, types of accommodation. let's say, recommend to the students usually we are part of the activity, so we go with them, we organize the activity, we cook for them necessary. So the visit, it could be a meeting in Bordeaux, of music, in Bordeaux, we've got la fête du fleuve, the river, feast. I'm not sure of the word, but which is very famous with a lot of big boat and a lot of wine to taste. This is the activities, and you see some pictures of our students. They are in Biarritz, either junior or teenage or adult in all the cities. So we've got a program, a sample program for 1 week with activities, accommodation, and cultural activities. But usually, what we do, we ask people to send us what they want, and then we look at that before the program. So, and for this program, we've got a department. We've got to, of course, get the information and request on our sales address, and then we forward to the person in charge of this program. Because we've got a lot of requests, so we need to be very concentrated to try to offer the best price for the best program. But we've got a lot of groups in Paris during the year and in Bordeaux as well. Biarritz more or less. We started having groups in Paris, in Lyon. So of course there are okay, that's the end of it. But of course, if you have questions, I have something here. Please tell me. Yep. Samira?
Yes, so do you also, I'm not sure if I missed it, do you also have a program for families that want to travel together with their kids?
Yeah, when you say programs with the family with their kids, the kids will be having French lessons as well.
Yes.
This is not something that we can do. We do not have a special program for that, but we have requests. So usually it's a bit like groups like that. I had a request this morning for a couple with children in Biarritz, and they were asking for accommodation. And of course, less than 10 years old. I'm not saying that we will answer everything, but during the summer it might be a bit more difficult, you see, because during the summer all the accommodation, like anywhere in the world, are quite busy.
Yes.
But we start having bookings right now, so we try to have accommodation, offers. So
Great.
it's something
Thank you.
to be done. You're welcome.
And we also had a question from Jose. He wanted to know if you will be sharing this presentation, so if it's also available for agents to download and use in their own activities.
Yes, of course. Yes, of course. And we also, yeah, no problem, because this is, a summary of what we have in our website. So in our website, we've got an agent zone with a code that we give to our agent, and they can load and upload everything, the information, of anything, the rates, because I've not been talking about rates, of course, but well, I was not going to say, oh, that's the cost of all the programs. I will send you the information if you want. But if you want the address of the agent zone on a website, no problem for me to share it and to share this document as well. There is no problem at all. I think it might be on the website actually, because it's a bit, heavy to send just like that. But yeah, of course, of course. And any other document,
It
because
will
this,
be great if you share this information with me, access details of your agency zone, and maybe a
of
link to
course.
this presentation, because I will be sending a recap of this session, including the recording, to all agents, and these could come all together.
Okay, great. I will do that. I will send you all the details. That's better.
Very much. Thank you.
But anyway, if someone wants to talk to me and ask me something, I'm ready to answer as well.
No doubts, no doubts. Do we have any questions? Any more?
No? Are you sure?
Okay, so looks like we have no more questions. Thank you very much, Corinne, for this comprehensive presentation, and thank you
Thank
for joining us today. To everyone, we really appreciate
you.
you taking part in this training event, and we will have more sessions in the next days. So looking forward to seeing you all there. Thank you very much, and have a great afternoon or evening, depending where you are. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.